Hi guys, welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promeet and today we are driving the all-new MG Gloster. Now, this car was showcased to us for the very first time at the 2020 Auto Expo, and today we have got a chance to drive it for you. So please stay tuned to this video as we tell you everything you need to know about this SUV. So let's start talking about the front end, and the very first thing you notice that this is a big car, and that is because it's got a massive grille over here. Now you can see that this might look like chrome, but this is actually brushed silver. You get chrome over here in the form of logo, you get chrome accents over here around the fog lamp and also inside the headlight unit. Now the headlight unit is a sleek unit and it is a full LED cluster. You get the low beam, high beam, all are in LED. You also get a badging that says full LED tech. Unfortunately, the fog lamp features a halogen bulb. You also get a parking camera over here. Now this helps for the 360-degree parking. You also get a camera over there. Now I will explain that camera, what it does in a bit while I'm driving the car. That is something to do with the cruise control. But if you look at the car from the front, I mean, it is just massive. You also get some air vents, I mean the air ducts that channel the air through the sides, and with these bonnet lines and creases, the car looks absolutely stunning and muscular. So now coming to the side profile of the car, and as you can see that this SUV is pretty big. It's a long and tall and a big SUV. A few things that you get over here, for example, you get this Brit Dynamics badging on either side. I mean, it just looks cool. Also, you get this brushed, this is not chrome, this is again brushed silver. You get it all around and it looks good. Now this door handle is chrome, and this, I mean, you can see the difference. So I mean, it looks like chrome but it is not chrome. You get body colored ORVM that features some silver accents and an integrated indicator over here. You get huge wheel arches, and as you can see, these 19-inch multi-spoke dual tone alloy wheels look absolutely fantastic. Now the tire profile on this is a 255/55 R19. This is a pretty tall car. It has a ground clearance of close to around 210 mm. This can just go anywhere. You can just take it anywhere and go. You also get roof rails, you get a panoramic sunroof. Overall guys, I mean, if you see the car from the side, it is just massive and it actually looks good. Now let's talk about the last bit of the exterior, that's the rear profile of the car. And over here you can see that this gets this chunky looking tail lamp unit. Now it is split into two. Half of it is inside the boot lid and half of it is attached to the body. Now this features LED and halogen setup. It's not a completely LED unit. You get the 4x4 badging over here, the ADAS badging. Now the Gloster over here is written in a pretty bold font. You can see it runs all across the boot. You obviously get internet inside, MG logo and a chrome strip that joins both the tail lights. Now you also get a parking camera over here along with sensors, and this also features adaptive guidelines that makes it easy for you to park at tight spaces. Now you get some chrome at the exhaust tip. Now the exhaust tip are basically fake. It actually gets dual exhaust, but I mean the quad tips are actually fake. It is just one exhaust over here, one exhaust over here, and it's just the tip. Now to open the boot, there are a couple of ways. Now you can open it from the inside, you can open it from the remote, you can also open it from here, but they have also given this feature. Now you just have to come close and there you go. It actually opens really quick. So this is the boot. Now this is a 6-seater, so yes, you have a 343 liter of boot space over here with the third row folded up. Now if you want more space, you just have to pull this and this. There you go, and there you have it. Now you have 1350 liters of boot space, and I mean, you can just keep about anything over here. To close the boot, this is an electronic tailgate, so you just press a button and the boot closes automatically. So now we are at the second row of the Gloster, and this seat is adjusted around my height. I'm 6'2", and you can see that after this also I have plenty of knee room and headroom. Now you can adjust this seat manually. You can move it forward and back, and also you can adjust the backrest. Now this also features an armrest over here, so I mean these are captain seats. This also features a row in the middle if you opt for a 7-seater. Now this is a 6-seater setup. There is a 7-seater setup, and everything else is just, I mean, amazing in the car. You get the soft touch materials on the door, again the brush aluminium finish. You get tweeters, speakers, bottle holders, and you also get a climate zone over here. Now this also features a 3-zone climate control, so you get the feature, you get a LED screen over here that tells you what temperature you want to set your climate zone. You also get air vents on top, LED lighting, and a huge panoramic sunroof. So overall guys, if you're traveling in the second row, I mean it is just awesome, and it is very practical. You have decent under thigh support and a good back support. I mean, you can just doze off in this seat if you're traveling. There will be no issue. So now we are at the driving seat of the Gloster, and first things first, let me just give you a quick engine brief. So this is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged diesel engine. Now it is a twin turbo setup. There are 2 turbos, and it is present on the 4x4 variant that we are driving. Now there is also a single turbo setup that is there on the Gloster, but that is with the 4x2 variant that we will drive sometime later, and it is mated to an 8-speed automatic gearbox. Now let's first talk about the modes of the car. So there are plenty of modes. There's snow, mud, sand, rock, eco, normal. So I mean, yeah, this car can just, I mean, go anywhere. You have the dedicated modes for the dedicated terrains. Now as far as the performance is concerned, the power figures on this variant is 218 bhp of power and 480 Nm of torque. Now the power and torque figures are pretty decent. Speaking of the infotainment system, it's a 12-inch infotainment system, and it has an anti-reflective glass, so that means on a bright sunny day also, I mean, there'll be no problem reading out anything, because I mean the glare of the sun won't hit the glass of this infotainment system, and you'll be able to see everything clearly. Now I mean, the touch is responsive. You get a lot of information. You have a lot of apps also. You have Ghana app, for example. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You have Bluetooth, and I mean, you have every feature that is available on the latest infotainment system on this. Now the instrument cluster is I mean, it is pretty good. You have the it's actually a semi-digital one, so there is an 8-inch MID screen that is there, I mean, in between, and that gives you a lot of information like fuel, temperature, speed, and you can get a lot of information about the car also. Now the tachometer and the speedometer are flanked on either side, and those are analog. The steering wheel is really light. It's nice. It's not that responsive since it's a very big car. I mean, a responsive steering wheel should have been better. Otherwise, yeah, the steering wheel is good. You have steering mounted controls. You also have paddle shifters over here that help you shift. I mean, if you don't want to use this, you can use the paddle shifters in sport mode. Seats are, I mean, they are obviously comfortable, and the front 2 seats are ventilated, but only the driver's side gets the heated seats. Passenger side does not get the heated seat. It gets the cooled seats, and the driver's side also gets a 12-way adjustable massaging seat, and the front 2 seats are electronically adjusted, and the driver's side also gets a memory. It's a 2-step memory, so you can set your settings according to your needs. Tech wise, this has adaptive cruise control. Now what that does is, the camera over here, if you've set the cruise control to say maybe 80 kilometers an hour, so if you are driving and there is a car in front of you, and I mean, the car is at say 70 or maybe 65, and it is slow, so this will automatically slow down. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to lift your feet off the pedal. I mean, obviously, and in cruise control you will not be using the pedal, so you just have to keep your foot on the brake, and it will just slow down on its own. And once it sees that the lane is clear, it will automatically go to the 80 kilometers that you have set on the cruise control. That is really good. It has park assist. It also has hill descent. It has traction control. It has auto start stop. It also has the lane assist feature. Now obviously in the lane assist feature, the steering wheel won't turn, like, I mean, it won't turn automatically. So it will show you on this MID screen that you're going off the lane, and it will give out a beep. So with that, you can, I mean, you will obviously be alarmed and you will be notified, and you will have to get back into your lane. Overall, guys, the Gloster, I mean, it is a big car, it's a huge car. I think that the suspension could have been slightly stiffer. The steering wheel also could have been slightly stiffer. It is actually very light for an SUV, but the drivability is really nice. The power delivery is linear. I like that. There is no jerkiness even on the sport mode. So yeah, it's a big thumbs up from my end. So yeah guys, this was the all new MG Gloster, and this goes up against the likes of the Ford Endeavour, the Toyota Fortuner and the Mahindra Alturas G4. I hope I explained the car well to you. If you need to know anything else, please mention it down in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. This is Ram Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and be safe.